Hello, good evening. Welcome to the series of TCS NQT Mentorship Program. So, you might have seen the previously various sessions regarding updates of TCS NQT 2021 regarding quantitative aptitude syllabus as well as verbal ability syllabus and hiring process. Registration has been started, so you can do registration. Okay. So today we will see reasoning section. What is included in the reasoning section? Okay, so I will explain one by one in the slide. So before that, is my voice audible to everyone? Please type 1 loud and clear. And is the slide visible? Yes, my voice loud and clear. Yes. Okay, so we'll start with first slide, that is difference between price and values quality we deliver. So you can buy your paid course where we'll get exposed to all sections. Now coming to the exam pattern, as all you know, it contains verbal ability, reasoning ability, numerical ability, that is quantitative aptitude, programming logic and coding. So today I will deal with reasoning ability. So according to the this weightage, 50 minutes and 30 questions. So on an average for one question you will get more than 1.5 minutes. So it is very beneficial that you are getting more time in reasoning section as compared to the verbal ability. So you should take advantage of that. At the end I will take one trick and we can say one technique how to use that technique to get the more score in less time. So this is the weightage, 50 minutes and 30 questions. Next, coming to the syllabus. On the website of TCS, they didn't describe syllabus in detail, but these are the general topics, comes under reasoning ability. I hope it is visible to everyone. So I will read one by one all topics. And coming to the weightage, see, all topics are equally important. They didn't describe the weightage for each topic, like syllogism for 5 marks, blood relation for 1 mark, because each and every topic has equal and important weightage. So you need to prepare all the topics and give importance to all the topics equally. That's why you should prepare well for all topics. Okay. So first is syllogism. So this is very hot and favorite topic of all different competitive examinations. Now one thing is clear, keep in mind, with the help of this reasoning, quant and verbal, what you will learn, it is applicable to all different competitive examinations, not only for TCS. So you can crack multiple exams by studying these 3 sections very well. So prepare very well. Syllogism, it is a kind of deductive logic. We will see in the upcoming lectures the different types of syllogism. Then blood relations. As all you know, you might have studied at your standard level, 5th standard, 6th standard, might be a scholarship exam, as well as your MTS, NTS exam. Blood relations like family generation, tree generation, first generation, second generation, third generation. So there will be trees of generation and they will give some relation and you need to identify the relation between each and every person. That comes under blood relation. Paper folding and paper cutting, it's very important, had a hot topic for this. Then clocks and calendar. Now this is only overview. In the upcoming lecture, we'll see in detail each and every topic. Coming to clocks and calendar, in case of clocks, there are 3 or 4 types of question like find angle between 2 hands of clock. First, second, what is the time when 2 hands of clock coincide, means one over the other. And third one, find the time when 2 hands of clock in opposite direction, means 180-degree angle. And last one, find the time when 2 hands of clock at 45-degree or we can say 90-degree angle. So it is about clocks. We'll see concept and problems on the basis of these 3 or 4 types in the upcoming sessions. Now next, calendar. Calendar is very important for all exams because it is a basic topic. Clocks and calendar are basics of chronometry, which measures time. So under calendar, they will ask to find a particular day in a year. They will give like find the day on 15th August 1947, they will say, or they will ask to find the birthday of any person by giving some date, or they will ask to find the 5th birthday of the same person by giving previous date, or they will ask to find the day of the birth. Are you getting my point? Are you understanding this overview of this all the topics? Please type 1 if you are understanding. So another example of calendar is find the date. They will give some day and you need to find the day, or find the number of days in between two dates, like from 1st January 2020 to 1st January 2021. You need to count the days. Another example, they will give application based example. Take an example, a company works in 3 shifts in a day, and in ordinary year it has Saturday, Sunday off every week. Along with this, it has 23 government holidays. So in an year, in how many shifts it works? Now it is application based problem. As all you know that in an year, ordinary year, there are 365 days, and what is the given data? That is, it works in 3 shifts and every Saturday, Sunday is off, and 23 government holidays. So according to this, we need to do addition. First we need to calculate the holidays, and after that we need to calculate the working days and multiply by 3, because it works in 3 shifts in a day. So according to that, we will get total working days of that company in an year. So these are some application based problems in case of calendars. Now next is arrangement. Now it's very hot topic for bank exams and remaining exams. So under arrangement, there are different types like circular arrangement, square arrangement, rectangular arrangement, linear arrangement, like some persons are facing north direction. Another type, some persons are facing both directions, that is facing to each other. So there is one possibility that they can combine 2 or 3 topics like blood relation and arrangement. Take an example, 5 family members are sitting around the circular table. There are 2 couples. So they are not necessarily sitting in the same order. So you need to find out first relation between each person, and after that you need to go for finding arrangement of each person. So it is a combination of blood relation and arrangement. So they can ask some application based problems like arrangement plus blood relation. Okay, so keep in mind, you need to be first clear the concept of each topic, then you can go for solving problems. Next is pattern completion. Now it's very important. Pattern completion is of 2 types, verbal pattern completion and non-verbal. And in case of non-verbal, image completion, like they will give A, B, C, D, 4 images, and they will say to find out the upcoming image, that is E, 5th image. So that is a non-verbal pattern completion. Another is verbal. Verbal, it includes numbers and figures, means combinations of alphabets and numbers. So they will give, take an example, a machine, when you give input to some machine, that is A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the input given to machine, A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it gives output in different steps, like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. They will give some arrangement of this input, and according to that, we need to find the logic, that is what logic is used in each step for that input, that is combination of alphabets and numbers. And with the help of same logic, they will give another example, and they will ask you to find some certain step, like find the step number 2, find the step number 3, or they will say A1, that is combination of alphabet and number. This element will come in which step. So there are different examples on pattern completion. So first verbal and another non-verbal. Now according to the combination of 2 topics, blood relation and arrangement, first one, and another coding and decoding and direction sense, whether they will ask this blood relation arrangement or coding and decoding direction sense. Now in this topic, coding and decoding and direction, they can combine these 2 topics, like exclamatory mark coded as south, question mark coded as north, plus coded as east, minus coded as east. So they will give coding for each direction, and they will give one person walking towards east, west, south, north, each direction, and they will find out, and they will ask you to code for person's end point. So these are the different examples of combinations of coding and decoding and direction sense. So keep in mind, these are the application based questions. These are the moderate level questions. Now in case of direction sense, all you know that south, north, east, west. That general simple example, that is A started at A point, go towards 10 meter north, then turns left 10 meter, then turn left 10 meter, then turn left 10 meter. Now they will ask start the distance between start point and end point. Now these are some simple examples of direction sense. Another example of direction sense is Pythagoras theorem. Now we'll see in the upcoming session the application based problem, Pythagoras theorem. Direct connection, direct point between, a direct distance between start point and end point. Now this is the application based question, that is Pythagoras theorem. I hope you are getting it. If any query, you can type 1. I will explain it again. Now next is data sufficiency. Now for this data sufficiency topic, you should know blood relation, syllogism, direction sense, coding and decoding, and arrangement. You should know all these basic concepts of these above topics for data sufficiency. Because what is asking this data sufficiency question? They will give one certain example on this of blood relation. Okay, and for that data they will give two statements, statement A, statement B, and they will ask in 5 options A, B, C, D, E. Like statement 1 alone is enough to answer the question, statement 2 enough alone to answer the question, both statements are required together to answer the question, or both statements are not required or not enough to answer the question, like this. So it is a combination of different options. So for that data sufficiency, they can ask questions on blood relation also, direction sense also, coding and decoding also, and arrangement also. So for this we will take at the end, because for this topic you should know remaining things, remaining concept should be crystal clear for this topic. Any doubt so far? Any doubt so far? You can ask me any doubt. We are just looking the overview of that what comes under each topic. Okay, if any doubt you can ask me. Now next is true false statement. Now true false statement, there are different types under this, like comparison. Okay, like comparison of weights between 2 persons, 3 persons, comparison of height of different persons, comparison of colors, comparison of traveling distance of each car per, that is average mileage per hour of different cars. So they will tell you to compare, and on the basis of that they will give some true and false statements. According to that, we need to find the correct option. Another type is true false statement, that is 3 persons and 3 statements. Now under true false statement, the most generally asked question is 3 persons, that is one is truth teller, another is liar, and third one is alternator. Now who is a truth teller? Who always tells the truth and needs to be believed. Who is a liar? Who always lied and not to be believed. And who is alternator? Alternator is the person who tells the false and right statement, means lied and said truth simultaneously. So they will give like this: A is truth teller, B is liar, C is alternator. And in front of each A, B, C, they will give 3 statements. And on the basis of this, they will ask you to find who is the truth teller, who is the alternator, or who is a liar. So these are 2 questions. On the basis of this, we will see in detail in the upcoming session. So it's very interesting topic. Now next is statement assumptions. Now in case of this topic, they will give some certain, we can say, condition or situation, and on the basis of this they will give some certain assumptions. We need to find the logically correct assumption on the basis of given situation. It is like logical thinking applied to that situation. So from the option you need to click the correct answer. We will see in the upcoming session on statement and assumption. Now next is analogy. What is analogy? In analogy, there is a comparison between 2 elements, and we need to find out the 4th element as compared to the 3rd one. Take an example. India is related to New Delhi. Then Italy is related to what? This is analogy. Comparison of 2 elements. India as to New Delhi, that is India is the capital of New Delhi. So Italy has to what? That is analogy. So Italy has to Rome. So these are some interesting examples. Now for this analogy, you should know capitals of each country and favorite, like Agra is in Delhi. So some monuments, historical monument you should know, and capitals of each and every state you should know, and the prime ministers of each and every country. So these are the general knowledge application based question, analogy. You should know general knowledge for this all, like instrument used to calculate like temperature, rainfall, wind velocity, like this. These are application based questions. So now this comes under analogy. We will see few examples in the upcoming session. Now last one is logical puzzle. Now this is totally different from the remaining puzzles. It is direct application based. We'll see in the upcoming session problems on the basis of this logical puzzle. Okay. Now these are the few important topics, like average 15 important topics are there. See, any question can be asked from any topic. So there is not like this is important topic, this is very important topic, or this is very important topic. All topics are equally important. So you need to prepare for each and every topic in a dedicated way. So you can score out in each topic. You will not lose any mark. Okay. Now I will tell you the important technique how to score high in reasoning. There are some topics where you can use or you can score more in less time. See, if you want to beat the competition, you need to beat the clock, because not only accuracy is important in such online examinations, speed is equally important in such online examination. Then and then you can beat the competition. For example, A and B are two students, they are solving the problem with same traditional method, and C is the another student, he is solving with short tricks or shortcuts. Then he will save the time and he will attempt more question in that saved time. So at the end he will attempt more questions. So he will be above in the merit list. So very important, if you want to beat the competition, you need to beat the clock. Now there are some topics where you can use this technique. I will explain one of the important technique for one topic, that is coding and decoding. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I will write it on the whiteboard. Because I have experience of giving many exams, that's why I'm telling you. Accuracy is not important. Speed is very important, because then and then you can attempt more questions and you can score more, because as you know there are 25,000 vacancies, so there will be huge competition. So if you want to attempt more and score more, you need to be very fast in attempting questions, like in bank exams. Very less time, on an average there is 1.5 minutes for each question. So take an example, if you attempt one question in 1 minute with speed and accuracy, you will attempt more questions, 15 questions, 10 questions. So you will have that advantage over the other students. So for this you need to be practiced a lot. See, practice is very important. Without practice you cannot get this. Okay. So I'm going to explain one of the tricks for one of the topics. I hope it is visible to everyone. Type 1 if it is visible and my voice is clear to everyone. This, is it visible? DONKEY. Okay, my voice is loud and clear, everyone. So see, now this is the topic of coding and decoding. Okay, these are the problems comes under coding and decoding. Now I will tell you option elimination strategy. Okay, so you can save time and you can attempt more questions. Look at the example. Donkey is coded as XDJMNC. So zebra will be coded as what? Okay, now this is directly I am explaining the example. Okay, with the help of practice you can do it. Now see, we need to understand first the logic for donkey and XDJMNC. Okay, now see, DONKEY XDJMNC. If you see or look, glance through it, you will see for D, C is the code, means previous letter is taken. Before D, C comes and immediate, that is previous letters are written from right hand to left hand. Okay, see, before D, C, that is written at the extreme right hand. Before O, N, written next to C. Before N, M. Before, okay, so before K, J. Before E, D, and before Y, X. It means previous letters are written from right hand to left hand. So this is the coding for donkey. Now this is the logic behind this. Immediate letters, you can say previous letters are written from right to left hand. Okay, now look at the zebra. Okay, For D, C is the code, means previous letter is written to the extreme right. In the same case, for zebra, before Z, Y comes, so we'll write Y here. Okay, so at the extreme right, Y should come. Okay, now look at the options A, B, C, D. Where is Y written? Here, only in the option number B. C, Z, P, A, D, Y. In the other option, last letter is Z, C option B, D option A. Only in the option number B, Y is the letter, which is correct. Before Z, Y comes. So you should not waste time for finding the code for EBRA. Directly click B option. What 90% students generally do, they start finding for each and every alphabet. Okay, so they waste time. This is the smart way to attempt the question. Now this is the we call approach. How to attempt question, it is also very important. You should, that is, you are very knowledgeable, you should know every concept, that is, you are well aware with concept, that's fine. But attempting question is also an art and skill. So you should utilize this. Okay, so directly click B option. Don't waste time in finding EBRA. What will happen? You will save the time, and in that saved time you will attempt more questions because clock is ticking. So you should not waste a single 2, 3, 4 seconds. You can attempt one question in 5 seconds also. So you should know the importance of every second. Okay, so this is one of the method, that is smart method, how to attempt question, that is called approach. Now this method also you can use in pattern completion. Okay, like input is given, a combination of alphabets and numbers, and steps are given. On the basis of that, you will ask one example and they will ask to find out step number 1, step number 2. Now while finding answers, while calculating each step, you will find any element of each step, one element. Just look at the options. If that number is there only in that option, click that option. Don't waste time for calculating each and every step. So it's very important. I hope you got this. If you understood, type 1, that each and how I did this and how you can use this approach in the actual examination. Okay, if you find interesting, type 1 and use it in the examination. Okay, now this is the very important one. Most of the student fails in this, they don't use this. Okay, so now this is about, now in the upcoming session we'll see different tricks also. Now this is one of the trick which we can use in any examination. Now this is about all more about 15 topics. In the upcoming lecture we'll see one by one, that is we'll cover important types also and important examples also, that is mostly asked in the actual exams. So we'll not have any doubts remain. Okay, so for that you can subscribe to your YouTube channel Shikuya. Also you can join our Telegram channel, and you can also buy the paid course which is going to help you to crack this TCS NQT examinations. Okay, so for the time, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.